Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
When Kate visits Philip on today's episode of Days of Our Lives, she informs him that Roman and Rex are still in Chicago. She worries that Philip is running away after noticing his baggage, but he is not. He recently moved into the home owned by the Kyriakis. Kate is a little surprised, particularly when Philip reveals that Xander came up with the concept. Because the brothers despise one another, she doesn't believe it's a good idea. Perhaps Xander has a secret agenda. Even worse, Philip might trip and fall while residing there. In addition to defending the choice, Philip assures Kate that Sarah won't blad. She will have to do so more the longer she keeps the secret. Nothing is going to go wrong. Believe me, Kate does just great. She simply gives him a hug and advises him to exercise caution, leaving him to his own devices. Concerned about Xander, Sarah. After returning home and chatting to herself about the difficult task, Sarah notices that Xander has prepared a nice table for two in the living room. After her hectic day, he reasoned that having a leisurely supper at home would be preferable to going out. Sarah assures him he was correct and is ecstatic about what he has done. She informs him during their meal that the hospital is in a bad mood because it has been declared insolvent. Xander pauses to reflect. What if the hospital was purchased by Titan? Although Sarah is unsure if it is for sale at this time, Xander reassures her that she will be okay anyway. He is the CEO. Sarah reminds him that he is co-CEO and then mentions Philip's move-in. Sarah questions why in the world Xander would believe that she would be content. Since she was solely responsible, it was she who pushed for their friendship. Sarah stops. I have something to tell you, Xander. She then adds she simply doesn't want him to be disappointed if Philip wounds him after having a glass of alcohol. According to Xander, he will be all right. Before Philip can stop them from kissing, he arrives. Xander instructs him to stay while he gets dessert for him and Sarah, even though he offers to get out of their way. He makes sure Sarah is comfortable with him moving in by himself. Sarah claims that if Xander wants him there, she must be. She cautions, it damn well better be excellent for everyone. JJ and Gabby team up. After a brief kiss, Gabby and JJ enter the bedroom, where she continues to apologize for the mess until JJ offers to add my own mess. They get undressed and jump into the bed. After they're done, Gabby complains once more about how awful the room is before acknowledging that she can't stop thinking about Rafe and how he showed her the value of having a clean bed and room. JJ acknowledges, it sounds like the Rafe I know. Yes, Gabby responds, but not like the guy he is now. How he did this to Jada is beyond her comprehension. Both Gabby and JJ are certain of their innocence. JJ offers to assist Jada because they are both certain that EJ is responsible for setting her up. He wants to make sure she's willing, but he and Sean will investigate. It's never easy to pursue EJ. Gabby is prepared to throw EJ away, but she prevents JJ from beginning. She pulls him into another kiss and whispers, it can wait until after Valentine's Day. Belle addresses EJ. Belle prevents EJ from pursuing Rafe for putting himself on her back at the DiMera estate. They share a Valentine's Day cocktail, kiss, confess their love for one another, and flirt a little. EJ doesn't want to overthink things, but Belle uses the opportunity to seek for clarity on what they're doing. However, he later understands that Belle might have intended to visit and spend Valentine's Day with him. He leans in to give her another kiss while telling her how fortunate he feels. Their time together has been enjoyable for both of them. However, Belle notes that he is someone who's fast and loose with the law, while she is the DA. This might go south eventually. Although he can't guarantee that he won't do something she won't like, he can give her the assurance that she will know exactly what she will get. He is not going to change. Since Belle claims to be mature, this is the ideal moment to let her know whether he has done anything that she cannot forgive. She recognizes something after noticing a flash of guilt in his eyes. Belle receives a call from Paulina as EJ begins to explain. After taking a sip of water, she tosses it at EJ. You attempted to fire me? What on earth is the matter with you? Belle discovers that EJ has been planning this the entire time, and they quarrel over who took the DA position first. Even though she knows it's what he was going to admit, she still becomes angry. EJ believes that this is the end of it, but she yells, "You assume wrong." Sean, Bond, and Jada. At the Brady bar, Jada is drinking alone when Sean interrupts her to ask if she wants to get wasted again. Yes, she is. Jada then shares her most recent encounter with Rafe with Sean. She believes it was the coma, but she doesn't comprehend how he's so changed. Jada is stopped once more by Sean, who informs her that drinking away her troubles won't solve anything. Rather, what about a game of darts? Jada allows Sean to mansplain away how to throw better because she finds it difficult. He quickly guides her arm by himself, resulting in her first bullseye. They look at each other, excited. They return to darts, though, and she makes fun of Sean for teaching her all of his secrets. Days as Jada prepares to toss a dart in the Brady pub, Sean holds her arm. Not every one of them. Imagining EJ's face on the target while he throws his dart is a nice method to release his aggression. He then presses Jada for more details on why she believes Belle and EJ are still having affairs. Reluctantly, she informs Sean that Belle was there at the mansion when she paid a visit. Sean frowns and receives a bullseye after taking that as confirmation. Right in front of EJ's arrogant face, Jada follows his example by making a bullseye. Ultimately, she prevails, but understands Sean allowed her. He thought she needed a victory, though. A friend was what I needed. Thank you. Philip takes up residence. Roman surprises Kate in the pub to wish her a happy Valentine's Day in the last moments of the performance. He gives her a gift and expresses his sincere regret for her loss of both body and soul. He wouldn't miss it for anything. They go upstairs to open her gift and watch the traitors. Jada is unable to locate her key when Sean brings her home to Stephanie's. She deliberately informs him that the location is deserted. He should go, Sean replies, pausing before leaning in to kiss him. Jada retreats, acknowledging that despite her hatred for Rafe, she still has feelings for him. Sean is aware that both of them are thinking about their ex-partners. When Xander enters, Sarah and Philip conclude they're on the same page, and Philip says they've decided he should stay in the West Wing. After telling his brother that he's happy to be there, Xander gives Sarah a cupcake that reads, "Will you marry me?" The morning after Valentine's Day, she presented him the same cake. Saying yes to her was the best choice he's ever made, even though they're married this time. Sarah looks away uneasily as they embrace and express their love for one another. When EJ tries to take her job, Belle tells him she's ready for anything he throws at her. "I give as well as I receive." They continue to quarrel and flirt before going upstairs to his room to contemplate the impending war for DA.